Hello, everyone, and welcome to Start Esports. My name is Guthix. I'm joined here in the casting booth with Adam. Adam, say hello real quick.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. Thank you so much for everyone being here, joining us from our end of what is a great cause for a big tournament that we are hosting here, a community for a better ABK Activision Blizzard uh, Kane talking about all standing up against the harassment and abuse and discrimination going on there. We have a great Overwatch tournament bringing to you here. This is the second channel, or one of the four, I think, Adam, clarify, one of four different channels that are streaming on this tournament. We're going to be bringing you just part of the action, but there's so much more content going around. If you want to get all that information, make sure you go ahead and do exclamation ABK Discord, and you can get a link to a Discord server to check out all the different channels that are streaming it. Also, a few more commands, exclamation ABK, to learn about more of the cause. And if you would like to make a donation to this wonderful cause, you can do exclamation donate. All donations are non-refundable, and exclamation bracket to keep up with all the action happening on the rest of the tournament. Ah, Adam, I think I got through all of them. Did I get them all?
I think so. There might be some words missing, but I think you might have covered everything. Yeah. Lots of streams, different games. If you want to catch all the action, just have multiple screens up, multiple channels up, and watch all the action.
Yes, you got all the action. You can check out the main channel over on Twitch as well. Again, exclamation ABK Discord, so then you can get in the Discord server and check out all the different Twitch channels and all the wonderful casters and producers running this tournament, bring you all the excellent live action. We, though, are going to be touching here in the winners round, or round 15, I think. It's going to be Uphonic versus Cookies for Plats. I really like that name. The play on words for cookies for plates, Adam. It's a ranked in Overwatch for those of you that don't know about Overwatch. But Uphonic versus Cookies for Plats is going to be the match that we are bringing you here tonight. So all fans for Uphonic and Cookies for Plats, join us. We welcome you. If you aren't one of these fans, you're trying to catch one of the other matches or other teams that are being streamed on one of our four channels, go ahead and try hop over. You can get that information again. Exclamation point ABK in the Discord server. So, if you would like to, if you are here and you're staying with us through the entire series, we have a great cool tool that you can use to vote for MVP of the series. We haven't started yet, Adam. So they shouldn't vote yet, right?
No, not yet. We haven't gotten to our first match yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to our first match yet, but over in the About section, you can vote for MVP of this series, and at the end of the series, whoever wins will be announcing that MVP winner picked by you over there at home. We are going to get started here shortly. Legion Tower is going to be our first map, control style map, and they can go very different types or styles of maps, Adam, if I'm correct. They can choose 3 control maps back to back in this first of 2 series, but it also could take 4. I don't know. Can it take a possible 5 games if they pick just a bunch of assault maps and draw them, Adam? I think it can.
Possibility, although the chances of that happening are pretty rare.
It's pretty rare. Our first map is going to be control, so one's going to get out of the books. I wouldn't be surprised, Adam, if we don't see assault at all tonight. I mean, personally, I don't like assault style maps for Overwatch. It's just, it can either snowball or just stall and draw the entire time. I much prefer escort maps where there's a clear winner, just like control style maps. It gotta be, it's gotta be escort, control, and then hybrid and assault at the bottom for me. Absolutely.
Yeah, I understand your reasoning is assault. You're most likely to have one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had to.
Of course you did, Adam. Of course you did. We're excellent. We're really happy to be Cassie here for you. And for a great cause for Activision and Blizzard King. So make sure you make a donation for a great cause here. But we are going to get started here in this map. Hey, over there in a moment. Legion Tower just has to get all teams loaded in, and I'm more excited to see these heroes assembled and see what different compositions that both these teams are going to bring to us here tonight.
Plenty of compositions you could choose from, although the one we saw the most recently, I know we had a match like this in the intermediate division of UGC League.
Yes.
We had both sides going with the Pharah and the Mercy, although most likely that was on the side that had, was it Gabe and Phoenix? I think that was Phoenix Academy, Imperial Phoenix, that was?
The Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl, yes, a great team, undefeated for them. They actually finished and win that one. Since Adam, you mentioned it, hopefully you don't mind if we plug this in, but if you want to catch us, Adam and I, over for more Overwatch, you like what you see, like what you hear from us, go ahead and check us out at UGC League over on Twitch. And you can catch us more Overwatch action cast over there. But we have a great series here for you tonight. Uponic over on the blue side, and Cookies for Plats play it on the red. Looks like a mirror, except Greg playing the Tracer. I'll be on the play-by-play tonight, and Adam will be coloring up here, filling the black and white as both these teams get underway. Cookies for Plats playing the Reaper. Sheesh on the Reaper. I love the name coming in from there. Crow's Nose, dangerously low. And it's going to be Greg on the Tracer. See if that can make a difference on the DPS side. It's making a difference so far. In the early Primal Rage from Mouser knocks Sheesh off the cliff. And the follow-up is there. And it's going to be going to the side of Uponic to start. Mouser being a devastating force on the Angry Monkey.
Wow, it's just amazing how quick he got this. They didn't even get the point yet, and already he goes Primal Rage and all angry and some bunk.
Well, they were in a great position there, Adam. They were all still on the bridge, and Mouser just got the Primal Rage. Now they're walking in here with Coalescence from Caddog. The pulse bomb perfectly lands onto Deer. Oh, dearie me. That's a different Deary spelling, but it's still a Deer and disaster. The Rift drops the beat, giving everyone extra heals. Noob coming in with that EMP, but it's Maze Me able to use a Coalescence for a side up Uponic. Primal Rage from Crow Nose takes Maze Me out, but that's not going to be enough. Two ultimates use, both support ultimates, Adam, and they still have control at this point.
And that's a good ult usage out of both the supports. That was a perfect timing to get those out of there. And now with this next fight, little advantage going on the side of Uponic because of the EMP that's on standby.
Yeah, there's an EMP and there's no beef from Thrift. They have to be careful, though. They don't want to get caught out. But Noob also has EMP. Which one's going to come out first? It is going to be Habitai. And they get picked off. Alchemisa, though, gets a nice Diva Bomb. But sheesh. Double Death Blossom. That's going to be big. And that was enough to flip the point, actually, Adam.
Sheesh. You talk about Habitai getting that EMP out. And that really helped Sheesh get one of those Death Blossom kills, which really helped to flip the momentum their way for the time being.
Well, here's the EMP coming from Noob with the engagement. Mouser capitalizes it immediately, following up with Greg. Mouser star show on the main tank role. He's looking for more, but it's going to be Alchemiso. It will find a kill onto Sheesh. The point should be flipping over here. 75% build up. Mouser uses a Primal Rage. Not sure about that one. The point's still in control of Cookies for Plats. They are stalling this one out. Now it flips over. 78% and climbing.
And you know EMP can be a real game changer, especially when you're not able to use your kit during the time you're hacked. And that's basically a matter of life or death in these situations.
Well, there's early coalescence from Kadok, but the coalescence from Mesmel is there now, along with the beat. They were just on top of their support ultimates just a little bit sooner than Cookies for Plats. They're coming out on top of the kill feed. The stall from Seb, Lonely Diva, Crow knows what to do. Jump in with the Winston and stall it out, but no Primal Rage to give him the extra health. It's just a trickle effect here for Cookies for Plats. Uponic gonna be coming out here on top with Mouser cleaning up the low health heroes. It's just gonna be Habitat. There it is. And finally, 100% to 38%, and Uponic coming out pretty strong so far.
And especially in the beginning of the was in perfect position and before they got the point the first time, I was already able to get no range going.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was just me but Adam, your mic, you sound a little bit robotic there. I don't know if that was just me or not, but definitely one side so far. Upon it, coming out strong, 100% to 38%. But it's a whole different map. Double shields with the Junkrat and the Symmetra. It's going to be a brawly here engagement. Who gets an early pick? Reinhardt swinging back and forth, building up those shatters. It's going to be the Junkrats that want to keep an eye on, just spamming in there. So there, Noob gets the kill on Deer, but Noob immediately taken out. And a good rotation coming out from Cookies for Plats. They get onto the point. They're in a better position. They're trying to take space, trying to find another kill. The Fire Strike coming out from Crow Nose sneaks an elimination onto Greg. They're up in numbers, and the 6 shortly to fall from Alchemy. So they get control of this point, and they just have to regroup if you're Uponic.
Well, they do have Amp Matrix on standby, so there's something they could use as an area denial, which they're about to be using real soon and right now.
Well, you use the amplification matrix from both sides, picking up the double kill. But Mouser uses the shatter. He thought he could get value, but Crow Nose just steps right up there, blocks it perfectly, and then the follow-up onto Mouser just negates the entire team fight. They're able to regroup here. Gonna be walking in over up to the top left, trying to meet them is Crow Nose. It's gonna be Sheesh dropping the giant shield. The Flux picks up 4 in the air, and the concussion mine from Habitai sneaks a kill. Mouser finds a kill on Crow's Nose. There's no Reinhardt, and it's the Junkrats popping up in a kill feed one after another. Sheesh steps in, finds a double, cleans it up. I don't know how many times we're gonna do that tonight, but it's too good. It's too good.
And Kronos unfortunately had an Earth Shatter denied and wasn't able to get that out, but didn't really matter in that team fight, although something he would want back.
Well, there's 70% to 0. Last team fight, a long tire coming out from Habitat doesn't get there in time. They have the ultimates in time bank. They're looking to find Greg to engage here with this sim wall. There it is, and the Flood catches 4 in the air. Immortality field, keep everyone healthy, but everyone's still low, and Crow Nose gets taken out before Deer drops the beat. Mouser finds a shatter elimination on Habitat. Blue in the kill feed. They're gonna flip this one over with the team kill at them, but Cookies for Plats has built up 94%.
And 94% indeed, but had Crone still had that Earth Shadow, this possibly could have gone different in that battle. But that's something we might never know.
We might never know indeed. Noob, the solo ult of the tire, definitely can find some high value, going all the way from the high ground, rotating, looking for the back line. Gets deleted with the immortality field, but Mouser finds a key elimination onto Crow's Nose. Able to get the Fire Strike elimination onto Sheesh, picks up the hat trick with the kill onto Deer. Mouser doing what he does best, and that is Adam play main tank.
And this is starting to look like this team that we saw back in the first round, and they might be causing some trouble here in this round here.
Yeah, just a little bit. They're getting those ultimates back up online, and they already have 50+% build up. Maze Mill's gonna have another amplification matrix that this team of Cookies for Plats has to walk into. They drop the teleport just to bait it. Here comes the push now. Crow's Nose almost has a shatter. Mouser's looking for high value with his. Junkrat on the flank of Abatai, flanking around, looking for an angle, but the amplification matrix is bigger from upon it. They find two. They might not even have to use their ultimates. Mouser takes out another one, and it's a quick regroup. 83% though, Adam. They have to do something quick.
And they do need to. They both have the tank ults on standby, but so does Uponic, as well as a photon barrier on standby as well. It's activated right now.
There's a photon barrier. They open up with the flux from Seb. Counter flux coming out, and now the shatter catches 3 onto the ground. Crow's Nose trying to get it done, but an excellent immortality field from Maze Me to keep everyone alive through that shatter and the swinging of the Reinhardt. Crow's Nose, it's gonna be Uponic coming out on top once again with the eliminations. Deer trying to rotate, get there and touch, but no, that's gonna be it. Uponic walking away early with this first to 2 series. Picking up Lishan Tower. I mean, Adam, pretty good stuff. Mouser picking up play of the game. Definitely well deserving. I wonder if it's that Primal Rage, and it is. That early Primal Rage, Adam, got the environmental kill, and they just in the back line. I really think that really surprised them. That really surprised them. It surprised me. Surprised me.
Wow.
With that early
Did you
Primal
see that?
Rage.
Did you see that environmental kill there? That was right near the spawn. I was looking at up high in the sky, and I hardly noticed that before that play of the game show. That's got to be the big highlight of the round there.
Definitely a big highlight of the round. Greg picking up 39 eliminations, 78% of the kill percent for Uponic. Wow, Greg, a massive DPS player in the series so far. It's been all Uponic for so far. We saw Cookies for Plats though, and coming back in that second round of Lishan Tower. I mean, I think Cookies for Plats has more to offer than they just gave us. I think there's more cookies on the cookie tray, if you know what I mean, Adam.
Yeah, they've had some good ults. They've had some good moments there. It's just unfortunately there's some moments where just Uponic has had more of those ult usages at more of the right time than Cookies for Plats did.
Yeah, I mean, you make a great point. When we saw on the first round Lishan Tower, it was the support ultimates that just came online just a little bit early. We saw the support ultimate of Lucio's that played a really big factor. Uponic was able to get their Lucio beat and or sound barrier to get there first and gave them that extra push, and that's exactly what they needed. It really does come down to the ultimates in these two teams. I feel like if Cookies for Plat can focus on that, it's going to be a real difference maker as we get into our second map, which is going to be the Sky Industry. We're going to Assault, Adam. Am I happy? No.
No.
But I'm casting Overwatch, so I gotta be happy with that.
And this is probably one of the hardest maps to win on offense, and I know, although there's an exception, there was one instance where you and I were casting an UGC match where offense was basically rolling Voskaya.
Yes, it was. It was back and forth, just overtime pushes. So, I would say, Adam, Assault can go 2 ways. It can either be a stall fest and just no one gets any progress, or it can just be overtime push after overtime push after overtime push, and just goes on for a ridiculous amount of time, like 30 to 40 minutes. It can only be those two. It can't be one or the other, or nothing else. It has to be one of those two.
It's like this happens with the two of us casting Overwatch matches. It's either it goes quick or we're in for a long ride. It's like I said, it's never in between. Like we either have a quick 4 quarters of football or we're gonna have like an overtime that ends at 0. Although we usually don't have ties here besides assault and sometimes as well as hybrid maps. But hey, the point being is it's never in between with these.
No, it never is. Uh, we are gonna get started into Muscat Industries when both these teams are good. We do have a sub though, Oblivious subbing in for Deer, so we're gonna see Oblivious on the support side of things. I assume maybe they're specialists for a certain hero composition or certain hero that they play, but Uponic just needs to win one more map, and then they're going to be walking away and moving forward in this winners bracket. If you do want to keep up with the winners bracket, make sure you do exclamation bracket in the chat, and you can keep up with all the action there. And if you want to see more information about the wonderful cause that we are doing, this whole Overwatch tournament for, go ahead and put exclamation ABK in the chat. And if you want to donate to this awesome cause, go ahead and do exclamation donate, and you will receive a link. All donations are non-refundable. We're going to get started here into the Sky Industries, and I'm seeing Oblivious playing the Brigitte. That's different. Adam. That's different.
Guy going for more of armor bonuses with the rallies is what she's going to go for. And it looks like Mauser and Alchemisto are going for double shields in this one to try and catch Cookies for Plats off guard.
Yeah, Uponic's going to be on the defense first. They're going to get a better look at how much they need to attack and how far they have to go. Abatai playing the Echo. That's going to apply a lot of pressure coming down from the sky onto the double shield tank. But you're coming in against Noob and Greg. Noob playing the Hanzo and Greg playing the Ashe. Habitat's going to have a terrible day unless he gets some help from She or Seb. Alright, I think that was the last time, Adam. I think that was the last time.
Sure.
Maybe not. Maybe not. They're going to be holding up onto the high ground above Mega for Uponic on defense. Applying pressure is Oblivious with that shield. Now the rotation comes down underneath, and the tanks are there. Crow knows, trying to build up that Primal Rage. Doesn't get enough healing from Kada. Just didn't have the position just yet. Now Noob takes out Sheesh with the headshot, and the rest of the dominoes are falling, and they're falling in the favor of Uponic. They pick up 3 and the stag kill on Kada. You can't go in without your Ana. You're going to have to regroup in a whole minute, taking off the clock at him.
Yeah, you definitely gotta regroup. That's a lot of healing that you're missing from a team fight. And usually in these situations, you lose a healer, you'd be best to not stick around.
Alright, here we go. There's a stagger kill from Habitat. I take out Noob. Right, they're gonna have all 6 here. Seb a little slow from the spawn point, but they're gonna be up an advantage, except Noob could be on the flank here. As they're coming out of spawn, he has a Dragon Strike online at 10%, but they're being aggressive here. They're pushed through the amplification matrix. They're looking for the supports in the back line. Greg throws in the dynamite stick and gets a kill on Habitat. They force the Transcendence, but not before 3 fall. Noob comes back from spawn and he contributes immediately, taking out both support heroes. Noob looking for more eliminations, looking for more kills, gets deleted, taken out. Bob doesn't do too much. Thrift, though, takes out Crow's nose. Thrift all the way rotating onto the high ground. There's not a lot of pressure onto point. The tanks are regrouping. They need to cap this quickly before the tanks have regrouped, or at least get the kill on Thrift. Thrift is being so sneaky. He's trying to get pressured by Habitat. Finally gets taken out, but the tanks have rejoined. They drop the bongo. They give everyone extra damage. Immediately is gone. And what amazed me, Folly for Maze Malfolly. That should do it. They're going to cap this point, get 4 minutes and 15 seconds to attack point B.
I gotta give Uponic credit. They did their best to try to get back to the point. They got many of the players there, but just unfortunately, all they were able to do was delay the inevitable. Although that did take a little bit of time off the time bank for Cookies for Plats.
Well, they popped the rally. I think they're going for a quick retake or a quick take on point B. They get the kill onto Noob. That's one. They commit the Echo duplicate onto the Sigma, and they get 2 kills. What? How did that happen? How did they get knocked off? I don't know. But there's a big flux coming out from Habitai. It's barely there, 98.2%. A bit of a stall there, still coming out. Here they come. Noob gets taken out, and the wrecking ball of Mouser can't rejoin that. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. That's quite impressive in the time bank.
Yeah, you gotta factor that in. The rally's armor is what really helped them start this capture point of B. And I just don't think Uponic was ready for that high aggression that Cookies for Plats had.
No, they weren't. They snowballed it. And Adam, I think it's going to be the second option that I was talking about. It's just going to be a snowball, and it's going to be overtime after overtime, because Cookies for Plats have come out to play, setting a very impressive time of 3 minutes and 26 seconds. But Uponic, we saw what they did on Lishan Tower. We know that they are a very good and organized team. We'll have to see if they can get it done here on attack of their own. They have to capture 2 points, Adam, just to force an overtime. Whether they cap with time or not, that is the story. We have to see if it's written that way.
Yeah, even for Uponic, a draw wouldn't be the end of the world for them. They would still be up 1-0 and just get a match point, and they could still afford to be able to drop a game after a draw.
Yeah, they can drop a game. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Would be the best idea.
Yeah.
Not so much.
No.
Not so much. Well, to see if they can actually do it. What to see if they can actually do it as they get on their attack. We're going to be playing this rush composition without the Reinhardt. Going to be playing Mouser on the Winston. Be a little more mobile. Noob on the Sombra. All eyes on Noob trying to build up that EMP. Mouser dangerously low. They're being aggressive here. Kaduk already 50% to a nano boost. Sheesh getting close to that pulse bomb on the flank behind. Try and find good position. Here comes the dive up onto above Mini, right by point. Everyone's just all over the place, and Anna's in a dangerous position in the back line, trying to get out with their life to try and focus them down. Kaduk finally falls, but not before Habitai takes on Mazemel. The pulse bomb is used, but Thrift is being thrifty, finds a double elimination. Both Winstons are gone. Noob finds a kill onto Sheesh, and that might be the difference maker here. Trying to build up percent. 1 tick built up now. Trying to build up 2. It's just 3 members of Cookies for Plats up on the high ground. No one really to contest. 2 points. 2 ticks build up. Here comes Crow's Nose. And the coalescence coming out from Mazemel rejoining the fight. A big ultimate used to apply lots of healing and damage on the front line, and that's exactly what's happening. But the nano boost is bigger, Adam. Kaduk popping the nano boost onto the Primal Rage with the Winston. They pick up a lot of eliminations. They drop the beat from Thrift. They're trying to turn the tide, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're being insane. They get 4 eliminations. Greg and Noob have rejoined the fight, but that's a lot of healing or health coming out from Habitat. They get the Primal Rage. That's a lot of stall potential. They're going to get 1 kill onto Alchemiso. They're looking for more. 3 ticks, very, very close. They have to stay on point. Greg takes out Habitat, but the spawns are there, and there's no tanks. But it's Greg, who doesn't even need the tank climb to get it done. Finds a double kill. Now Mouser's rejoined. This should be enough to finally cap this point. 1 minute 36 seconds. They're going to get that extra time in a time bank. Wow, Adam, that was going back and forth like a metronome.
Both sides just use their ults and had some really good ults there. But in the end of that day, it was just Aponic is just used it at more of a correct time than Cookies did.
Well, Noob has the EMP. They might be able to snowball this. Sep gets no value of the Diva Bomb. They just have to get in good position here for this EMP. Noob is looking for it. There it is. It hits 3. But the Primal Rage from Crow's Nose is there to zone everyone off. Greg, dangerously low, needs to get some health, gets the med pack. Has a pulse bomb, pops it. It's going to be Sheesh popping it, but looking from Noob keeps him alive. Greg, in the backline, finds a melee punch onto Oblivious. They use the Nano Boost onto the Nano Winston. Crow's Nose trying to build up another Primal Rage. There's a Pulse Bomb onto Crow's Nose, but negates lots of it. There goes Kadek taking a swim. Mouster, Primal Rage in the backline looking for more. Habitat gets out with their lives, but Crow's Nose not so lucky. Mouser finding more eliminations along with the rest of the team. Aponic, 1 tick build up. Habitat waiting for the duplication onto the Winston. He's looking for it and gets it. Trying to build up that Primal Rage quickly. Lots of stall potential. Crow's Nose almost has a Primal Rage of their own. Oblivious is usually a rally. Keep everyone healthy and alive. Greg trying to build another Pulse Bomb. Has it. Looking for a target. Just needs to find the opportunity. But everyone is zoned out so far and spread out. Sheesh again finds a Pulse Bomb onto Noob. And Noob says, sayonara, I don't want to die to this. Translocates out. A super long team fight here. They're going back in here. Greg uses the Pulse Bomb, gets the kill on Oblivious. They pop the double support ultimates, and this is exactly what happened at the first round of Lijiang Tower and how Upon came out on top. And that's exactly what's gonna happen here. 3 ticks, almost filled up. Sheesh jumps in, stalls out a little bit longer, waiting for the rest of the team to get back. Oblivious gone, Sheesh gone, EMP used. Out, Crow's Nose gone, the Seb gone, they're all falling, Kaduk gone, and it's just Habitat, and he'll say bye-bye in 2 minutes will be all the time they get for this overtime push. And Adam, what a great momentum switch for Aponic right there at the end.
So much happening there. They had to fall back a bit,
Yeah.
But then after being able to regroup, they just come back in and they looked very refreshed, and it was just a matter of when, pretty much, were they going to get this second point. That wasn't a matter of if. And again, I say, it was a matter of when.
It definitely was a matter of when. They had the ultimates, and they had the organization, and really, it was Greg that was finding the key picks just to give them enough hope and enough momentum just to stroll right back in, and then they had the ultimates to get it done at them, and that's really what was the difference maker.
And the difference maker it was Greg. They know what to do with DPS, Photon Barrier for the Symmetra back at Lijiang Tower, or a well-timed Pulse Bomb from them as well. But gotta also give credit to Mouser. He has been a great tank of keeping the team together. Maze and Thrift, both keeping the teams healthy. But you can't count out the other side. Yeah, Cookies for Plats. They had some good moments. Oblivious, she had a great rally to help her team capture point A in round 1.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're sticking with the EMP from the Sombra. Noob only has 2 minutes to build that up. We'll have to see how quickly it does. Noob gets an opening kill onto Sheesh, though. Sheesh, that's a big elimination onto them. They're up 5v6. They're trying to cap this point quickly so they can regroup and then just snowball into point B. They're going to be building up 1 tick here right about now. There it is, looking for 2. The rest of the team of Cookies for Plats is in the mega room, and they just start getting picked off one by one. 1 minute and 15 seconds left, and they're going to be able to cap this point and move on to point B here, Adam.
Wow, these guys are channeling their inner Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. Big playmakers that Patrick Mahomes can look for if we're that offense, and that's a picture-perfect offense there on that one.
Yeah, big plays coming out from the side of Aponic. given additional 30 seconds to move over to point B. Be very impressive if they cap this with time. They have the ultimates to do it. Greg with the pulse bomb, just looking for a noob coming out on the line with that EMP, a big difference maker. They're waiting for it. Noob has the EMP, now just has to find a position and use it for. Primal Rage used by Crow's Nose gets hacked, and the Maze Melt popping the Coalescence. Nano Boost onto Crow's Nose, but Maze Melt finds the deadly damage onto Sheesh. Cadix needs to kill on Greg. That's a big DPS elimination. They're going to commit to this push in here. They might try to win this. They use the beat from Thrift though, and Mouser gets taken out. 35 seconds. They're going to get out and regroup. Get one last push in. Oh, that's a DMAC though.
You saw Mouser try to boop Oblivious to her death, and just unfortunately just wasn't able to get that much needed pick to help Mouser's team out.
Well, here we go. Noob has the EMP at. They're able to get in a really nice position. Rest of Cookies for Plats are all spread out though. They might be able to hit one or two targets. They have the Diva Bomb pushing in here. There we go. There's a rally. Looking for the EMP. There it is. It hits all five. A big EMP coming out from Noob, making non-noob plays. And the Diva Bomb from Alchemy so capitalizes. Gets the double elimination with the double Diva Bomb. Greg and Thrift cleans it up. One tick builds up. They're all the team of Uponic on the point. 2 ticks. Count and bang. Looking for 3. But it's going to be She's coming in to stall it out. Here comes the rest of the team of Cookies for Plats, trying to turn the tide. We know they can do it, but we also know Upon can do it as well. Mouser slamming in, gets the kill on Sheesh. Crow's Nose almost adds a Primal Rage. He gets it online. 1000 HP. That could be a big difference maker. Seb gets the elimination and the Crow's Nose. Primal Rage from the win, so it's too much. 99.8%. And Anna Uponic could lose this now. Cookies for Plats could push it to a map 3.
That was a pretty good defensive hold out of that. Look at that, 0.2% away from capturing that next point. Crow knows has to deserve most of the credit, like just swiping the team of Oponics back away from the point.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these Cookies for Plats, they came to play. They came to play, and they want to stay in the winner division. They want to stay up in the top bracket, and they want to move on. We don't know who they're going to be facing, though, but if you want to keep up with the winners so far in the series, go ahead and put in the chat !bracket, and you'll see some of the teams that have already won and see who has moved on to the losers bracket. They're not out. It's double elimination, so whoever loses here, other leagues will, or other streams will be still covering the some of the losers matches, but here we'll be sticking with the winners side of this and see who's moving on. But we'll have to see if they can actually get it done as Cookies for Plats gets on their way for their attack. They're gonna be sticking with this Echo pick. I really like this here, Adam. Definitely stick with the Echo. It's been getting a lot of value here. And there's no hit scan to pressure them. It's only Noob and Greg, Tracer and Sombra. Rotating around, trying to go onto Mini. Noob gets a kill onto Oblivious. That's going to be one support gone. And Greg finds the kill on Kaduk and Habitai. That's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote for the first attack. They're going to have to regroup. A quick defensive win. But she gets the kill, the stack kill on Noob. That's pretty big, Adam.
That could be big. That's one less DPS out of the way. That's also one less hacker out of the way, because hacks, they could ruin your life.
Oh my goodness, yes. There's been plenty of times that I've got hacked by Sombra, and just it was the worst timing. Noob rejoins the fight though very quickly. She's dangerously low, gets the med pack, get health back, healed back up. Habitai switched over to the Cassidy. A big switch there coming out onto Habitai. The nano boost onto Sheesh. Sheesh going crazy with the nano boost. Extra damage and extra defense reduction. Maze Mill does pop the Coalescent, but it might just be a little bit too late. And a nice flashbang coming out from Habitat just to negate that entire Coalescence. I really like that switch on to Cassidy. It takes out Greg, it takes out Mazmel, and takes out Mouser diving in with these engagements. It just stalls them out and easily deleted just like that, Adam.
Yeah, even though little stall, but that takes a little bit of time off the clock, which could be the difference in point B. But look at this. Look at what the alts Cookies for Plats have on standby. Primal Rage, Self-Destruct, Deadeye, and Rally versus an EMP from Noob for Aponic.
Thrift almost has to be. He has to get. They have to get that really, really quickly here. Diva Bomb coming in, looking for something. Gonna be the high noon from Cassidy. Followed up, sneaks a kill onto Mouser. EMP gets 3, but there's no follow-up from the rest of the team. You lose a Mouser, and then you lose a Mazmel. Thrift, a desperation beat just to stall them out a little longer. 1 tick is built up, but they might have enough ultimates to just swing this all the way. Rally, able to give everyone extra shields. Sheesh doesn't, again, gets the kill onto Noob. Kadok almost has that nano boost onto Crow, knows that would be big. Mouser switches over to the Wrecking Ball, stall him out, spin to win. Habitat gets it done with the Cassidy, taking out Greg. Takes out Thrift. That's 3. Nano boost onto Crow's nose. That's an angry monkey, and lots of health and lots of damage from that electronic gun. Mouser slamming in, stun, flash, and just slept and deleted from existence. It's all red here in the kill feed, and it should be Cookies for Plats walking away with this win on Vizcaya Industry. There it is. They're gonna be tying the series up 1-1, and Adam, we get a map 5 or map 3. Sorry, map 3. I'm used to best of, first of 3. Habitat picking up the MVP or
play the game.
Play the game. Bubbly over my words here.
But you gotta love versatility that Echoes have. Look at this. You remember how he got the environmental
How
kills?
did that happen?
Pretty much. I think that was the accretion there. The boulder, the earth bending, or whatever you want to call it. But let's refer back the old advantage that Cookies for Plats had. That served him really well in capturing that point and getting the round win and forcing that map thing. Hey, you know what that means? We didn't have to stick around forever in Volskaya like I think last time we had to cast a Volskaya match.
Yeah, I think it was like 6 to 7 or 8 to 9 in the last one that I casted for Vizcaya. It was crazy. It was crazy. But it was only one overtime. Only one overtime.
Yeah.
Habitat picking up 15,000 plus hero damage and picking up 25% of the total team damage. He was a menace on the DPS role with that Echo. They got it done with it, Adam. You think they run it back with Habitat on the Echo?
That's gonna depend. Like they could run it back because it's worked for them well. With the versatility that Habitat has had with her, or would even go with the Cassidy in case the hit scanners are used by Aponic. We'll just have to see on our next map.
Yeah, we'll have to see is Aponic is going to be able to get to choose which map they go to and what style. It could be another assault map, who knows, or it could be control or hybrid or escort. Oh my! And guess where we're going? It's Kings Row. I, in the back of my head, I just have a feeling we're gonna go to Kings Row in one of these 3 maps if it went to 3. Just, because it's Kings Row. Everyone loves Kings Row. Everyone loves it. How can you not love Kings Row? If you're playing on a team, it's called Scrims Row because you always scrim it and you always play it during practices. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into Kings Row, and it's going to be Cookies for Plats. It's going to be on the defense, so they'll be on the blue side, on the red. Since we're going here, Adam, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that Reinhardt, maybe Ryan Diva Rush composition come out.
Yeah, there's plenty of places you could pull off an Earth Shatter, especially in the later point of King's Row, and self-destruct can be pretty deadly there. But another hero you could expect, especially in the last point, is you could see a Junkrat there.
Now entering King's
Yeah, we could see the Junkrat. The Junkrat through Hotel is pretty devastating. You set up a really good choke. You opt to play the Junkrat or you opt to play the Mei. Usually it's just one or the other. You either have the Mei wall to just block people off going through a choke, set up a separation between the Reinhardt or another tank or another DPS, just catch someone off guard, or you just have that Junkrat spam with their grenade launcher just going through the choke and just try to find an early kill. Who knows? We'll have to see. Gonna be 5 seconds so we get to take a look at these hero compositions, get underway into our map. And here we go. We're seeing the Rhine Diva coming out on the side of Cookies for Plats, who's gonna be on the blue.
And it looks like we got a Widowmaker for Noob and Greg on the side of Aponic. Oh, Mauser going Wrecking Ball. This will be interesting.
No, there's no way. There has to be some hero switches. They has to be. There's no way they stay with the Wrecking Ball. It just doesn't make sense here. Unless if this is a composition they practice with, I'd be really surprised if they stayed this. There's 10 seconds left, plenty of time. Here's the switch. Mauser switch to the Reinhardt. It's a mirror composition. It's going to be Rhine Diva, Mei, Cassidy, Baptiste, and Lucio on both sides. Opted to play the Mei instead of the Junkrat. Here we go, map 3. Someone hopefully walks away with a winner, but it could be a draw here, Adam, and that's the only thing that's looming in the back of my head, that we could go to a map 4. Who knows? Nice ice wall coming out from the side of Cookies for Plats. It zones the entire team off, and Crow knows what to do. Count them. 1, 2, 3 in the kill feed for Crow's nose, and a nice follow-up, but it all started with Habitat's ice wall.
Oh, Crow's nose. Being a great handy tank, especially, we've seen this last at Volskaya, but yeah, those walls definitely helped him out in that.
Is a big help now. Nice stagger kill coming out from Oblivious. I have to wait for a Diva to rejoin. Here they are. Now they're walking in. Crow's nose almost has that shatter. Drift sneaks a sneaky kill onto Sheesh. Amplification matrix there. There's the shatter, catches Alchemiso on the ground. The follow-up from Habitat with the Mei gets 2. And it's going to be Cookies for Plats holding on to this defense. 2 minutes and 20 seconds taken off. Only 2 minutes and 40 remaining. And look at this brutal stagger kill onto Alchemiso. So brutal. But Oblivious gets taken out by Greg.
Great work on this defense so far out of Cookies for Plaid. I think they still can't have that momentum from Volskaya that's working for them.
Oh, they use the Shatter or Mauser, but they don't get anyone. They're not enough. Now the Blizzard all over point zones people's out. Seb gets charged in. Here comes a charge from Crow's nose, but it's not going to be enough. Sheesh doesn't get any value from the high noon. And Oblivious just a second late to get the extra shield for the tank. Not going to be them. Sheesh gets a kill though. Onto the main tank. Sheesh gets another kill onto Noob. The damage is done. It's just going to be the tanks. Not sure if they stall. A big flashbang coming out from Greg. The Cassidy pick. Big value. Just stuns away that Earth Shatter up from Crow's nose. That could have been a big difference maker. You had Crow's nose there ready to drop a Shatter on 4 of the teammates of Uponic. But Greg says, no, let me deny that.
That stunner, that flashbang. That's the lifesaver. It's the beauty. You could interrupt ults and make them have to start all over in getting ult charge.
Yeah, you have to start over. A big, nice wall coming out onto Mauser. Immortality Field is there. It's going to be the shield from Crow's nose turning behind to block the Diva Bomb. Everyone has to get out. Cassidy's trade, well, not trade. Greg takes out the opponent's Cassidy. Ice main walls zoning out the entire street of King's Row here around the second choke. Cart is still moving. Thrift listening to some beats here on the Lucio. Just taking a seat on the cart. They're gonna be pushing into point B here. Maybe one last team fight, Adam.
Yeah, one last team fight could possibly involve some amp matrices to help amplify the damage, and whoever's gonna utilize that amp matrix better could win the next fight.
Well, Habitat almost has the Blizzard. That's gonna be a key ultimate they can get. There's the Shatter, only catches Sheesh, but a nice block. It's still red in the kill feed. Habitat has a Blizzard. They're gonna use it here, but there's not really anyone to follow up. There's a high Noob, but a nice main wall coming out from Noob. Just blocks Sheesh out from the high Noob. If Noob got frozen there, though, Adam, that could have been a big, nasty high Noob play coming out from Sheesh. But that's not how the stars wrote it.
Yeah, that May wall, the ice wall, it's very greatly utilized in the right hands. It has a lot of potential for alt interruptions, team defenses. And that's why May's a 3-star hero, is because of that ice wall usage.
Oh, look at that! There's a big strat coming out from Crow's Nose, takes out 3, but Greg was holding that high noon with the Cassidy. Takes out 2, picks up the 3rd kill, complete the hat trick. And actually picks up the 4K, 3 minutes and 12 seconds, an impressive time bank for Aponic to try to finish this map. And look at this, Mouser knows that's where they are. Here's the charge. Crow's Nose misses a charge. They can't get onto the point. Oh, Crow's Nose misses the charge. But I don't think they were going to actually be able to do anything at them there. They had the Blizzard on the card, and then they had Shatter and Diva Bomb. There was just too much to handle. Aponic put an impressive time in the time bank of 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
Man, that was perfect to just stop him there. But if had the ults been missing, if Crow's Nose had made it to the point, the best he probably would have done is take a little time off the time bank for Aponic.
Yeah, I mean, every little bit of time matters. Of course, every little bit of time matters. But I don't think it would have taken too much. Maybe another 20 seconds, but that's probably it. We're gonna have to see if Cookies for Plats can get some good progress here on the attack now. I think they're gonna be playing the same thing, mirror compositions. Seeing Kada playing the Ana instead of the Baptiste. Seb peeking the Roadhog, staying the Devo. I'm not sure. Maybe the Ana. I would be surprised if they play Ana though.
Yeah, I think the Ana would probably provide a lot of range healing, unlike Baptiste, who does have a little range, but Ana does beat Baptiste in the range department, and the anti-nade could make a big difference, and we have seen that before many times.
Well, it looks like they just use the Ana to get a bit of a sleep and a bit of a nade in there to try to get some extra damage. But they switched over to the Baptiste, just too high value here with the Immortality field. They're trying to go through top hotel. They drop through the choke. Here's an ice main wall, trying to take anyone and separate them from the team. That's not what happens. Gets no value here. Crow's Nose, rest of the team up. Cookies for Plats just play around this tower. Gets another May wall. Here it is. Mouser gets an open kill onto Habitat. No May there. Could still come into this team fight. A charge coming out from Mouser. Snags a kill onto Kada. Mouser gets taken out though, but Crow's Nose also eliminated. Spawn advantage is for the attackers here, Adam. They have to be quick if they want to get at least another engagement up one.
Yeah, you don't want to give the defenders too long, because once you give them that time, usually the defenses will pretty much have advantage of you.
Yep, there's a shatter. It hits all 6. Incredible shatter. But Noob, an excellent place. Main wall almost blocked, but a big shatter coming out from Crow's Nose. Sheesh, using the high noon, looking to zone people off. 2 ticks build up. They're trying to re-engage. Here's Greg with the high noon. It freezes Crow's Nose. Greg picks up the double kill, and a great re-engagement from Uponic, trying to capitalize here. Beat dropped by Thrift, Blizzard all over point, but it's Alchemito gets value from the Diva Bomb, and the rebate kill onto Oblivious. What an Oblivious, he wasn't very... there was a pun there I was trying to make at him, but I think the moment's gone. It's gone. Oh, man, I was trying to make one.
Man, despite having all 6 getting hit, that was a good job of Opomnic recovering from that and regaining their composure and defense on that team fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so here's the re-engagement though. Beat is used. Shatter doesn't get any value. But a nice pin coming out from Crow's Nose onto Mouser. Crow's Nose deleted quickly. High Noon looking to find something as she gets nothing. It's Grega takes them out. Picks a train left and right. If they're careful, they could get a re-engagement here. Amplification Matrix are used. It's just a man, baby Diva. High Noon from Greg is being blocked by Seb, but a sneaky bullet sneaks through and takes out Oblivious. Mouser gets the kill onto Seb. 60 seconds remaining at him, and not too long is left.
Not too long is left. They do have only 1 tick to go, but for this is gonna be a big important final 45 minutes for the attacking team right here.
It's gonna be a big last minutes. Yes, 1 minute now, 35 seconds. A Maywall Immortality Field keep them healthy, but it's not gonna be enough to keep Habitat in. 30 seconds remaining. Everyone's so low, and there's no barrier for Crow's Nose. Shatter could be deadly. There it is. It catches all 4. They knew the barrier wasn't there, and the Diva Bomb is following up. Sneaks out 1, and a cancel of the May Blizzard. Uponic being superb on the defense. Seb's gonna be staggered out with Diva. The Diva. Oblivious trying to get the point, but he can't do it. Gets taken out by Greg, and that's gonna do Uponic walking away and staying in the winner's bracket.
That was a pretty good Earth Shatter in the end from not Crow's Nose but Mouser, but Crow Nose had some good moments in this fight. Let's see right here is the hammer and the wall there helped them out to get that triple kill while they were attacking. But Mouser,
it all started. It all started with that Blizzard wall. Catnip picking up 35% of the team damage, healing done 13,097. It's a lot of healing done. I mean, yeah, it's excellent, excellent play for Uponic coming back. We saw a bit of life going on though, and I mean, cookies for Plats definitely. I think they could still make a really good run here, Adam, in the losers bracket.
They could. They've had a lot of great plays going their way. A lot of alt economy. A lot of individual good moments. Although, what it comes down to winning these maps, we've seen a lot of good ults coming from both sides. It's who can get those ults at the right time, and that's exactly what Uponic was able to do, was get it at the right time. Sure, Chronos did have a full team Earth Shatters, just unfortunately team wasn't able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, it just wasn't enough to capitalize it. He got full team down. No one's able to do anything. But then it was that May wall that New snuck in right just seconds after. That's just freaking perfect at them. And just blocked the rest of the team for a quick engagement. They had to walk around, and that was just enough time to give Uponic the momentum to get up from the shatter, and then win that team play and walk away with this series 2-1 and stay in the winners bracket.
The May wall. People say it could be a nuisance, but there was no nuisances on those May walls. The reason why May's a 3-star hero, it's the placement, it's the usage, it's the right timing of these ice walls. Like, will it will it hold your team back, or will it save you from certain doom? Especially in the case with the full team shatter and then the ice wall coming up afterwards. That was exactly the example.
Yeah, that was exactly the example. We saw a lot of good stuff coming out from Cookies for Plats, though. I mean, Habitat on the DPS we saw really shined, and then Crow's Nose on the main tank. We saw a lot of great stuff coming out from them. But our viewer MVP for this series, Adam, gotta give it to Thrift coming out on the support lineup. I love it. I love it. I love it, viewers. Thank you so much. As a support me myself, gotta show love to the support line. We saw some great beats coming out from Thrift while playing the Lucio. Excellent stuff from them upon it. Your winners, and Thrift, your MVP, Adam.
Yeah, he's done a lot of great healing coming out of him. Whether it be the Baptiste or is it the Lucio, well, it doesn't matter. If it's the Lucio, right timing of the sound barriers to help keep the team healthy when the situation starts to get dire.
Yeah, absolutely. You need those supports to keep yourself alive and keep your team alive. So super, super important. Honestly, Thrift, excellent job on support lineup. Great pick from the viewers. Adam, that's going to wrap it up for this first match, but we're going to take a short break, about 10 minutes, get everything set up for our next round, and then we're going to be bringing you a second winners round in the winners bracket. We're going to be bringing you a second match for tonight with two different teams, so don't go anywhere. Please stick around. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to bring you more of that action for this wonderful, wonderful charity tournament for ABK.
Kids who have not been good at much of anything else. Some of them have turned out to be exceptionally good at some of these video games. Talk about their high scores and their achievements as the most esteemed building activity in their entire life.
Hello everyone, and welcome back from that break. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful charity stream that we're doing for ABK. If you want to read more information about that charity stream, go ahead and put exclamation ABK in the chat and find more information about the charity that we are raising money for. If you'd like to donate, go ahead and do exclamation donate in the chat. All donations are non-refundable. And if you want to keep up with all the awesome action and see where your teams are in the bracket, do exclamation bracket in the chat and you'll receive a link to go to there. Adam, that was an exciting first series we had, and actually, a fun little fact, Adam, ours was the only 2-1 series. The other matches went 2-0 in the winners bracket.
That's basically like Tampa Bay Buccaneers against most of the NFC South for the others, and then for us, that's like Ravens versus Steelers action there of how close that was.
Yes, Adam, I never get tired of your football references. It's really refreshing.
Thank you.
It takes away the, just the Overwatch, all of that. Add some real life and other sports to it. We're gonna get into our next map here. First off, we're gonna be casting in the winners bracket quarterfinals. We're gonna be casting period T. It's period with the T and Termina. So those two teams moving on into the winners bracket, into the quarterfinals. One of them who loses will be moving down into the losers bracket, but we'll have to see who goes there in this first to two series. Again, viewers there watching us here at Star Esports, keep you up with all the action. You will decide the MVP. You can vote in that poll on the about section of the stream, so you can vote in the poll and pick tonight's MVP for this map. Both these teams are about to get going, and Adam, we are going to first escort map of the evening, Dorado.
I remember last time you and I casted a game of Dorado Intermediate Grand Finals. Imperial Phoenix against, I forget the other team already because my memory's kind of short term with team names, but we've seen some cheese defenses, we've seen some dangerous stuff going on, and if my memory serves me correctly, I think Imperial Phoenix won the Dorado map.
Yeah, it was Imperial Phoenix did win the Dorado map. It was Imperial Phoenix versus Flex Sealers. The Flex Sealers.
Get that.
It's alright. It was a long match. Both our minds were drained. Definitely going the distance with that all the way to map 8. 3.5 hour stream for Kaz. Adam, that was really very long, but very exciting Overwatch. If you want to catch some of that exciting Overwatch, go ahead and take a step over to UGC League. You can check them out on Twitch or Twitter. You'll be able to see Adam and I over there once their next season starts in about 5-6 weeks after the holidays and after New Year's. But today we have more action here. It's going to be on Dorado. Double shield coming out here for the side of blue, and that's going to be period T. And Termina on the red. They're going to be on the attack, and wanted to see how this Ryan Diva composition does up against this double shield composition. They're going to be telling you teleport and taking it all the way up on high ground, pressuring this double shield. Very nice, but Pokane takes out Danger Noodle on the Moira. Now with Moira gone, there's not a lot of healing, but plenty of pressure as the tanks are forced down onto the low ground. Zoolander, Baptista's gone, but they're still picking up elimination. It's going to be the tanks and the Moira dangerously in that area. Along with the Sim, they're going to regroup here, Adam.
And Period was ready for that teleporter pressure. They were teleporting to the high ground too, but like I said, give them credit for getting ready for that.
Yeah, they're right for that. That was a really nice rotation coming out from Period T. Now they're back on the high ground. They have Interstellar coming up on the flex, a big ultimate there. Mimi is not close to a beat to sustain for them. But they're using Seesaw's teleport to really rotate around around this point and get a good position to pressure this double shield composition and take the space. Now they're pushing in with the Coalescence, but it's going to be a home step get taken out by Burb. Here's a pulse bomb, able to take out Seesaw, and they come out with the eliminations. They use the Coalescence. They're not getting it done with the Reinhardt, and a hub set switching over to the Winston.
And Danger Noodle was trying to keep her graphitic flux victimized teammates healthy, but it just unfortunately just didn't really matter in the end in that team fight.
Well, here we go. Look at this. Seesaw switching to the Genji.
Ooh.
This one. Ooh. I really like this. This is interesting. Let's see if they can get it done with the dive. It's gonna be Chiksabi though on the Sombra. Have to see if they can get the EMP quickly. Nubia Alert takes out Danger Noodle. She's gonna have to come back from the spawn. And if you're playing this dive with the Genji, you really would think you'd be playing Ana instead of a Moira.
And Soundbar instead of Moria, it's gonna be an interesting one. Burb gonna stick with the Zenyatta, but does have the Transcendence on standby. Pokane gets hacked.
Yeah, I mean, the Transcendence gonna be big through the engagement. Here comes the dive. They drop the beat from Mimi, and the Bongo is used by Nubia Alert. Snow finds a kill onto Hopsep, and Bob's trying to do some work, do some damage. Just zoning people out, and Snow finishes off Tegsavi. It's gonna be Visage though, able to take out Interstellar. They even fight, but a whole minute is all they get to try to push it to point A here, and they have not made too much progress.
And no, they're gonna go up against a defense that's close to having Amp Matrix on standby, Transcendence is on standby, and so is the Graphitic Flux.
Well, here's the Transcendence coming out. Danger Noodle, she uses the Coalescence, but Transcendence just does too much healing, way more healing. Visiation, though, remake kill onto Zoolander. Snow trying to keep them in the fight, but it's not going to be enough. Finally, they catch a break, but it costs them 2 ultimates just to win that team fight.
And that's ultimates you could possibly definitely want back, especially against Interstellar, and that Graphitic Flux that would make anybody want to shudder, especially with how much damage that can do.
Oh my goodness, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Seesaw has that blade though. They have the Flux from Interstellar on the defense to negate that blade. There's no nano boost to amplify it. Look at this rotation. They flank it all the way around. They're looking for a dive. It's going to be Pokane though, trying to pressure. The cart's not moving here, Adam. That's a big factor. The cart hasn't moved at all. Cart could be moving while they're making this progress. Look at it. There's no one on the cart here, Adam. They're just... Alright, now Tagsavi's in position. There's the EMP. It catches 5, and there's the blade. Takes out Burp. Looking for more. Seesaw gets gone. Flung up off of Seesaw into the sky. They take out 3, but there's no progress being made, and they might not even fully win this team fight. They're gonna find some more kills. Hopsep dangerously low, just trying to get out, but the cart still hasn't moved, Adam. Adam, it's going backwards. Finally making progress.
Yeah, you gotta have one person keep an eye on the payload. Like I said, dude, that lost progress could be a major difference later on, but we'll have to see if that'll come into play later.
Look, I mean, look at this. If you're Termina, you take that long team fight, you take the long rotation, take Savi, rotate it around, and then you win. You take 3, but then lose 2, and you don't make any progress, and you take a whole minute off the clock. Now Snow has Bob. Here's the hook from Interstellar, switching over to the Roadhog. Bob's on cart. There's no pressure. And now you have just the rest of the team walking in. Hopstep forced to use the Primal Rage on the inside. Visiation able to take out Pokane. Now we see a bit of a momentum switch. Moving the card is going to be Visiation. Hopstep in the back line takes out Snow. And you have a Hog that's stuck in the bank. Interstellar in an awkward position. Now rejoins the team. Newbie Alert takes out Hopstep. That's a key main tank gone. Seesaw not close to that Dragon Blade, but 10 seconds remaining. Mimi has a beat, but there's no Hopstep on the main tank. Switching over to the Hammond just to get back to the team fight. Overtime is triggered, and they have an Amplification Matrix and the Bongo. So much damage being output, and Mimi gets deleted mid-beat, so there's no extra heals or shields. Hopstep has rejoined the fight, but a rally from Burp going to give everyone that extra shield and high value of healing. Snow takes out one, looking for more. Seesaw though, Dragon Blade trying to keep them in the fight, trying to be a difference maker, looking for Snow, but gets Flashbang stunned, was so low the Flashbang finished them off, and it's Blue in the kill feed here, Adam, and that's all she wrote for Terminus attack on Dorado.
I didn't really like the strategy Termina did in that second part against Period with a T. No one was there at the payload. There was backwards progress. So that's loss of progress, and that pretty much just went back to bite them in the end. Perhaps if one teammate stayed at the payload at all times, maybe they could have captured that second point, and maybe we could have been seeing them reaching the end or being cut short at the third and final part, but instead, all that Period T needs is 87.27 meters near the second part.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what they were trying to do, though. You tried to get Tagisavi in a good position with the EMP and then win that fight. But if you have, like, the Diva, like, sitting on cart, pressuring, moving it forward while the rotation's coming out, then you're able to pressure the cart or make the other team, the defending team, to do something about it, and then catch them off guard with the EMP. Your Diva comes up because she can easily do that, and then you might be able to cross point B quickly. However, that is not what happened. Instead, Puri T can absolutely win this. Can absolutely win this. I'll be playing Pokken on the sim. Look at this. Snow with the supports all the way up around the yellow building, far right. Yellow orangish building. But Zoolander in great position here for Snow, protecting them from any die that comes in. Instead, it's Interstellar gets the opening kill on Tagisavi. Cassidy of Folly. Sleepy on to Newbie Alert, but it's Blue in the kill feed, and Zoolander and Snow have rejoined the team on cart as it pushed right under the bridge. Snow picks up 2, and it's going to be coasting into point A with ease, Adam, and these Period T team members are being outstanding so far.
Oh, Snow should rename himself Snowstorm, because how easily he was able to get those 2 kills, and give Newbie Alert some credit. She was able to hold her own and getting a few kills as well.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Hopstep, though, takes out Snow, so there will be no Storm in this team fight. Have to rejoin from the spawn point. But now you see it. Look, this is a big difference. Look at Pokane. Pokane is on the cart. Pokane is moving the cart while the team fights are engaging. So they're making the progress while some fights are happening off the cart. They've made so much, and they have still so much time in the time bank. Now the rest of the team is walking in. Newbie Alert on the front line has a Primal Rage if they need it. Doesn't need it yet. They pop the rally, and here comes the Primal Rage from Newbie Alert. They use the rally from Mimi to give everyone shields. Here, Tagisavi, though, dropping down with the high noon from Cassidy. No one's there. A post bomb for Pokane sneaks the kill onto Mimi in the backline, though. Newbie Alert looking for more. Pokane gets a finishing punch melee 1-2 onto Danger Newell. Diva Bomb just to remake, and here's a rally. No one's on the cart yet. Now they come in. Hobbitsev has Primal Rage to give himself extra heal. Now Snow with a high noon. Look at that. Triple in the kill feed. Double with the high noon. Counting 4, looking for 5. Maybe, but doesn't need it. Snow being a snowstorm, like you were saying, Adam. And Pure T walking away with his first map win on Dorado.
I think Snow became Snowstorm and just turned into pretty much a blizzard here. Just if this is what I think it is, that Deadeye near the end. Yes, this is. He just turned into a blizzard. Got the. Oh, never mind.
No, it's the defense actually.
Kill. I thought it was gonna be the double kill Deadeyes plus more, but either way, Snow as the Snowstorm, or pretty much call him a blizzard at this rate. 10,896 hero damage done. That is 1/4 of all the hero damage.
Yeah, 25% of the total team damage done by Period T. That is outstanding play from the DPS. When you have a DPS like that, Adam, on your team and play for you in a tournament, you are gonna go far. And with Snow, well, that's definitely one of them. Definitely one of those teams. Speaking of tournaments, if you want to keep up with all the action for this bracket and this tournament for charity stream that we're doing for ABK, make sure you do !bracket in the chat so you can get that link and head over and keep up with all the action there. There are more streams going on. So if you want to keep up with that and check out those different streams, you can get that information with !ABK Discord. In the chat, you'll get a link, join the Discord server, and then you can see all the different links there to the different streams. And we're going to be getting into our next map here in this first to 2. Termina taking an early loss here. Period T taking the early lead, pick up the win on Dorado, and Legion Towers Terminut's pick. Legion Tower, we casted that in the our first series here tonight.
Yeah, it's a very classic map. You know, any comp could work in the right hands, especially if you want to go for like a more environmental killing comp, or go for snipers, or go pharmacy like Imperial Phoenix did with Game and Phoenix. And it looks like we're going back to Dorado. No, that's maybe a mistake there. I know they're going to Lijiang. I think they might have made a little bit of a mistake.
Just we didn't change the map yet. That just forgot. Both teams are ready. Yep. Now we're going to Lijiang Tower. For those folks that you can't see, the maps are in. The map wasn't changed yet. So, but now it's good. Now it's all good. And we are going to be going to Lijiang Tower inside the map first. Wouldn't be surprised if we see that Junkrat, Symmetra, Rhine Sigma, or Rhine Diva, Baptiste, Lucio. I mean, the standard just spam into the chokes and close quarters, messy combat Adam. And that's what I love to see.
And yeah, no ties happening in this map. It's a control map, win or lose. But in Terminut's case, they need to win to stay alive. Lose, and you're going to the losers brackets.
Yeah, absolutely. You need to win if you are Terminut. You're not out, though, because this is the second round of the winners bracket for quarterfinals. Yeah. So there's still hope for you. Still plenty of hope. But definitely want to stay in the winners bracket as long as you can. But Period T wants to continue their winning streak. Right here on Legion Tower as they both get engaged. Period T over on the blue once again, and Termina on the red. Period T take an early engagement, pressure them on the front line. Immortality fields are used and gone. They won't be there for this fight, and Hotstep gets the kill onto Newbie Alert. Snow contributing with the Junkrat pick. Hobbyset dangerously low, and they coming out on top. Snow once again. You gotta be kidding me. Ridiculous DPS play coming out from Snow. Picking up 4 and turning the tide and momentum. Getting control of this point is Period T.
Oh, Terminut's gonna need to get a lot of salt for these rows, because Snow is just icing them up right now. And look at the Riptire now. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Snow's a force to be reckoned with so far in this series and just in this map. Picky, I think he's contributed for at least 90% of the kills so far. I think the only other person that's gotten a kill is Bingo. And that's it. It's been all Snow so far, Adam. Now they're regrouping here. Offset is going to have the Shatter. There's the amplification matrix from both sides. A little bit close. Now the rotation's coming out here. Symmetra Wall from Pokecan. Zoning everyone out. Interstellar gets the kill on Seesaw, but Offset charging in, taking out Pokecan. There's the Shatter. Nuclear isn't in the position. Charging coming in, trying to get a kill on Offset, but doesn't get there. Nubular healed and Snow again with the double rip tire elimination. Snow, take a chill pill because you are on fire.
Or ice cold. Not really.
Man, that's it.
We know the point. His name's Snow. I had to make a cold reference there.
Gotta make a cold reference there of some sort. Take Savi though, walking in. Here's the big Symmetra Wall, trying to give the extra there, but the Shatter coming in from Newbie Alert is big, and Interstellar, an insane 4-man. I think that was a right click, and just everyone goes tumbling down. Their spawn can't be them trying to prevent them from getting onto point. Here's a pluck from Visiation, 5% remaining. Not sure if anyone can touch. Don't think so, and that's gonna be it. 100% to 0. Adam. Interstellar right there at the end. Nice 4K, but it was really Snow on Junkrat picking up the kills.
The ice coldness of Snow, but at the end, pretty much what was the icing of the cake was Newbie Alert with the perfect Earth Shatter, and it was her Earth Shatter that helped Interstellar get a bunch of those kills, followed by the cherry on top of Newbie Alert taking out another one.
Yeah, big plays from these two tank lineups. Interstellar and Nubular really play in sync. I would love to see that coming out from tank lineups. Top 7 Visiation still trying to figure this out, but they have to figure out now. So get on their way into our second round. Legion on tower. Period T trying to walk away with the W and the quick 2-0 as the teleport comes out from Tigsabi over on the side of Terminut. They get a kill on the Pokecan, and now Hofset's going crazy on the Reinhardt without another Reinhardt to deal with. Are going to be able to apply a lot of pressure, and I wouldn't be surprised if Piri T Adam makes some switches here.
Yeah, I think Terminut's starting to figure something out. Although Snow on the Tracer, although this is not much of a Junkrat type of place here in Lijiang, so we're gonna see, but Snow going for the Cassidy for a little more range, and hopefully can flashbang some ults into interruption.
Yeah, Newbie Alert switched over to the Reinhardt. Here's the Sim teleport over to back. There's the Shatter. It gets blocked though, I think by the old main wall of Seesaw. Not sure what happened there, folks, but Bird able to take out Danger Noodle. That's one. That definitely happened. Nubular taking out Mimi, the second support, and the rest of the team shortly falls. And a few switches coming out at them for the side of PRT, and now they're back on top.
And Maywalls can be pretty much the savior of team fights, but it can sometimes unintentionally can be your doom because it can block your own ults as well.
Yeah, it could block your own ults as well. I think they're trying to put the Sim teleport, but look at this. Interstellar just blocking it completely. There's actually there's no way to put a Sim teleport there if you have a body. Here's the big Sim wall blocking that amplification matrix, and instead Interstellar takes out Hobseth with the Rhine falling. There's no one to hide behind. They're gonna be dropping the Blizzard, a quick aggression play. Snow finds 2, and there's not enough follow-up. That's just the ultimate wasted by Seesaw there, Adam. They thought they were going to be the hero, but that is not what happened. It was Snow once again.
Oh man, Seesaw, he definitely wants that ult back for the next fight. That really could have complemented well with Vince's self-destruct.
It could have been very complimented. There's a teleport, gets through. A Shatter, iced walled, and then drop. A little awkward. Snow looking for something, doesn't get anything. Instead, it's Burr able to find opening kill. Diva Bomb kicks out Mimi. And it's all blue in the kill feed. 71% build up. They're going to be able to get maybe one quick attack in if they are very, very fast.
Even if it didn't kill anybody, that self-destruct I noticed weakened a lot of and drained a lot of health out of there, which helped create some easy pickoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't get the team fight win right away, but it was able to lower the health, and then the supports just couldn't heal them up. 5% remaining, 5 seconds, now 3, now 2. Walking in, they get the overtime push. Here's Hopstep Shatter, blocked by Newbie Alert. He was alerted and ready for it. And here's Snow, getting it done. Hopstep taking out Poking, takes out another. Busy Asian gone, Seesaw gone, Danger Noodle gone, Tig Savi gone. And that's going to be it, 100% to 28. And it's Period T walking away as your winners for the series, Adam. They're gonna stay in the winner bracket.
And you gotta give most of the credit on this map and probably this entire match to Snow. Look at this, putting ice on the roads and snowing up and making these roads dangerous. And just Termina just didn't have enough salt to melt the roads, and just snow just kept snowing on them.
Snow on them. 9,414 damage done by Snow. 29% of the team's hero damage. Very, very impressive by Snow. We'll be getting your MVP closes. We'll close shortly here in about 2 minutes. But Adam, I mean, if I'm looking at this Period T team, I would be kind of nervous going up against this team. A lot of great tank synergy, and then Snow on the DPS was outstanding.
Oh man, I would not want to meet Snow at all at the final part of King's Row. I just would hightail out of there if he picks a Junkrat, because Junkrats kill in that area.
Yeah, they really do. And we saw that's exactly what happened for Termin, that they saw the wrath of Snow and that Junkrat pick. I mean, Period T definitely very dominant. They're moving on to round 3, and round 3 will actually be covered on Saturday, tomorrow. It'll be covered at 8 p.m. EST. So we'll be getting you that match on one of our 4 streaming platforms that are live, carrying and covering the other matches. If you want to stay up to date with those, make sure you do exclamation bracket to see the times of the matches that will be streamed. And do exclamation ABK Discord to join our Discord server for this awesome cause and mind that we are raising. Last time I checked, we have raised $714 total for this awesome cause. If you would like to make a donation, go ahead and put exclamation donation in the Twitch chat and make a donation. All donations are non-refundable. If that total is changed, though, we will be getting that total to you and updated. However, that's what the total is now. And I mean, Period T, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it all the way to grand finals here, Adam.
And given of how well they've played, Snow, and who I predicted to be viewers MVP, just dishing out a ton of damage, put him in the right situations, put him with a Junkrat, put him in the right maps, and I think he'd be an unstoppable force.
Yeah, speaking about Snow walking away with your viewer MVP, and definitely Adam, our MVP in the casting booth.
Yes,
No doubt about it. Outstanding DPS play. Excellent pick viewers there at home. We do have one more match for you tonight. We're going to go to another short break here, get everything situated, get everything ready. It might be a little bit longer depending on the other teams, since it is set for 10. Please stick around though. We'll be back for your third final match of the evening, and we'll be taking a trip down into the losers bracket, actually. Losers round 2, match 16. So don't go anywhere. Please stick around.
almost there. God, I hope this works. So many people are counting on me. Let's try this.
System initializing. Stand by. Stand by. Software version 3.784. System online. System online.
Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, a bit of a long break. Adam, a lot longer than I expected. Oh, we did have to wait for the match before this, leading up into this losers round 2 that will be covering this match. But we do now have both teams ready to go. It is Goomba and a familiar team, Adam, that we actually have casted on this channel tonight Cookies for Plats. Super excited to see them here in the loser final. Loser bracket, not finals.
Yeah, they're one of the few losing teams that I think I haven't paid attention to much to bracket, but they're one of the teams that got a map win, but unfortunately weren't able to win the match.
Yes, they and the winners of not finals. It's not finals yet. I'm getting ahead of myself, Adam. In the winners bracket, they were one of the few teams in the start to win at least one of the maps 2-1. I think they were actually the only one, and they just didn't come out on top. Uponic actually came out on top for that. However, if you want to keep up with that action, go ahead and do exclamation point bracket in the chat. And also, if you want to keep up to date with this excellent cause and reason why we are streaming this wonderful event, ABK for Activision Blizzard King, go ahead and do exclamation ABK to get more info about this event. And also, if you want to keep up to date with the other channels that possibly will be streaming still, the other matches going on for tonight or for tomorrow and for Sunday, go and type exclamation ABK Discord in the chat. And if you want to make a donation to our cause and for this charity, do exclamation donate and click the link and make a donation. All donations are non-refundable. But Cookies for Plats and Gamba will be our series that will be casted here tonight, Adam. And this is the last match for us here on the series. If you want to pick the MVP, the MVP poll is now live over at twitch.tv/Star Esports Live, which is here. Go ahead and pick your MVP as the series goes on. Adam, going to Lijiang Tower for our control map to start off our first map. And, well, I think we've gone to Lijiang Tower for the last series. All two so far. And now we're going there for a third time.
It's a popular pick. It's a fan favorite. A lot of things you could do in Lijiang Tower.
Yes, we haven't seen that Fair Mercy come out just yet. I don't think Cookies for Plat plays it, but we haven't seen Gamba yet tonight, so maybe we see a Fair Mercy? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe not. Maybe.
Channel your inner Gabe and Phoenix.
I like seeing Fair Mercy. It's fun. You know, it really tests the teams to see if they can actually deal with it or not. We're going to take a look here at the hero's composition in just a second. In the chat, good luck, have fun from both teams. That's excellent. Always love that sportsmanship. And Habitai playing the Pharah. He's playing the Pharah. And we have Oblivious in Mercy Jail right now. Have they heard? They heard me. They must have heard us, Adam. They must have heard us. They're gonna be playing this very just mobile and spam composition. A lot of eyes are gonna be looking at Habitat with the Pharah pick. Instead, on the opposite side, it's going to be the Rhine Diva teleporting up onto the point. So, over on the red side, it's Gamba, and on the blue, Cookies for Plats. Trying to find some picks and just spamming in here. There's the slam coming down. Japes a rat, or Japes dangerously low. But what is this? Kothar gets the boop kill onto Crow. No, that's a odd one. It looks like the hook just wasn't there yet. They're gonna get control of this first point, but the spam is still gonna be coming in here. They're trying to be aggressive and go for this kill on Habitai. Able to get heals by Oblivious and get out of the way. But Jade sneaks a nice grenade shot up onto Oblivious. Unresable. Sheesh again, opening the kill. Gets the kill onto Poe. There's my first sheesh of this match. Paddock strikes back, takes out Koshai. Koishai, that's gonna be a good opening kill. Just to open things up here. There really isn't a lot of pressure yet so far by these Cookies for Plat. This is a long team fight coming out. And nice TP just to bring them back onto point. Habitat has a barrage. They use the trance to get in there. And now Habitat gets a kill onto QWERTY. Looking for an idea area for a barrage, but doesn't even need it. Sheesh with the pulse bomb and the mind lowering all the HP. They finally find an opening here, Adam. They're going to flip this point over.
That's a pretty good minefield, even if you don't get any kills. There's limited spaces you could go, and that's pretty much makes it easier for Cookies to just get those kills.
Yeah, you take up a lot of space with that minefield, and you can't walk around unless if you're rotate. There's a barrage onto TP preemptively. Jape went through and actually gets caught out. Kronos gets a kill on Kother while the Diva Bomb was going off, and there's a quick regroup for Gamba.
And Gamba does have 4 ults on standby. No need to rush right now. That Cookies only are at 36% and rising.
Yeah, no need to rush. You still have plenty of time. You can build up some more ultimates, but you have 5 online, so you might want to use an opportunity just to get use an ultimate or 2. In the back line, it's Kronos, and now Seb, dangerously low, needs to get some heals. There's a Valkyrie from Oblivious. Riptire coming out for Jape, looking for it, takes out Kronos Transcendence just to give everyone the extra healing. But to a fall, Sheesh gets taken out by his own pulse bomb. Not before taking out Jape. Another falls. Habitat gate close to a barrage. That could be a big difference maker. The D-Mech comes out, there's a shatter, gets no one, and the minefield's covering all the point once again. And it's just zoning everyone off. It's Kosai not getting enough value, but Kronos gets the triple kill. 15% remaining at him. It's gonna be close.
And Cookies has a big advantage here. Not only are they almost done capping, Habitai has that barrage on standby to make things even more difficult.
Aw, and she gets Jape. It's gonna be the supports that have to touch. The barrage coming down, just looking for the opportunity, dangerously low. Fakes it, needs to get the Diva out of mech to avoid that defense matrix. Here comes Jape, or the barrage from Habitai. Gets 1, gets 2, along with a Diva Bomb to take out that shield. So big play by Set. And it's a DPS stepping up here for Cookies for Plats. That's going to do it. They're going to turn this one around here. 100% of 55. Pick up this first round win on Lijiang Tower.
I like the teamwork out of Habutai and I think it was Deb in there. The self-destruct, getting rid of that shield. No, like what you mentioned before. Self-destruct, even if you don't get a single final blow or elimination, it's still a very handy tool that can help weaken lower the health of many enemies that are in the vicinity. And especially, it complements well with other ults too. It can be as a good, let's say, ult starter. Not really ult starter, but get a good start to help another ult finish off your opponents, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It's a good way to engage in team fights as well. You know, that radius of the Diva Bomb is huge. They're going to be sticking here with the fair in the second round of Lijiang Tower. It still works here, this whole composition. Mix it up. We didn't see this at all in the first time we saw Cookies for Plats in our first stream, but it's working for them. Excellent. Habitat picking up the hat trick, find 3. They're going to be getting control of this point first. Habitat a menace on this Pharah, and it's really working for them, Adam.
I think they might have taken notes from Gabe and Phoenix of Imperial Phoenix on how to play a perfect farmer. See, I think they're getting the synergy going.
Well, it's definitely a lot of synergy and a lot of value from Habitat. This Pharah is applying so much pressure. You have Japes on the Soldier 76 stat. Got him on the legs. Now you just need to find the kill. Need to take out Oblivious, need to take out Habitat. It's going to start by flipping the point over. No one able to get on the point. Now you can just stall this one out. Here's Transcendence. Give everyone healing. Kronos walking in, slamming. Looking for the minefields. There's Barrage. Finds a double kill before getting taken out. The damage is done, Kothar. Even though you find the source. It's going to be an easy resurrection coming out from Oblivious. There's Halftime. Rejoined. Resurrected back from the dead. They're going to be flipping this point back over. It was really key, though, Adam, that Gamba actually got control at this point. They could even stall this out longer.
Yeah, definitely helped get him some more percentage. But let's go to Habitai. Was able to get a couple kills, and if not for that damage boost, I think that barrage might have been for nothing.
Yeah, it might have been for nothing. But if you're Gamba, you're really glad you flipped it over, because that 41% could be for Cookies for Plats, and you could be looking at a last team fight. Instead, you have Pella with the EMP, you have Kothar with the Diva Bomb, James coming out onto the visor, and a beat coming down from QWERTY. Able to boot off Crow's nose. Seb drops the Diva Bomb, gets the kill on Gugagi. They're trying to find back onto this point, and they flip it over again. No one on side Cookies for Plats able to stay on the point to build up that percentage, stall it out. Pills takes out 2, and they use the EMP, got some value out of it, and they have 61% build up in their control.
And that previous time that they flipped the point over their way, yeah, it definitely helped them out in the end, and this could really benefit this team later on, especially now that Koishi has Primal Rage and Japes has the Tactical Visor on standby.
Oh, those are 2 great ultimates standby, especially going into the last team fight. Habitai has to get some value with this barrage and quickly, but you're going in with Japes with a visor. 90%. There's Barrage coming down right underneath. Gets the kill on Koshai. Here's the visor coming back. But it's going to be Transcendence keeping him alive and healthy. Post Bomb sticks onto Japes right on him and delete. Point flips back over. They're going to get control of this point once again. 60%. And I got to say, probably a last team fight for them as well, Adam.
That was a good job of Sheesh shutting down that Tactical Visor, although with great help from Kadok, who had the Transcendence active.
Yeah, he had that Transcendence. Sheesh gets a nice stagger kill on the pillow. Won't have this EMP for what looks to be a lasting fight. Like I said, so much barrage spam coming from Habitat. Just spamming through that hole in the entrance. Building up another barrage. Pillow gets spotted out with the roll through from Crow Nose. Crow Nose gets hacked though. Get pocketed by Oblivious. Is it going to be enough to keep them alive? It is. Now it can roll through. Drop the minefields. There it is. All over. EMP use. Habitat gets hacked, so won't have the barrage online. Right. Yeah, another post bomb kill onto Jade, but she goes with them. Now it's the Diva Bomb on the side of Gamba. Gets nothing. Habitat uses the barrage. Eats it up, but finds 1 kill on Gugagi and the key Transcendence from Kata. Give everyone the extra heals. Now it's Seb's turn with a Diva Bomb catches Koshai out, and they're going to come out on top here. Cookies for Plats, taking an early lead in this first of 2 series with the dub on Lishan Tower.
That's a great job out of Cathawk, especially some well-timed Transcendences as well. And speaking of Transcendence, Transcendence has to be one of the best healing ults in the game because you go pretty quickly, you get your teammates in an area, and they heal up pretty quickly. And like I mentioned, that comes up clutch in these types of situations. And look at that, Kadok, 36 defensive assists, 68% kill participation.
Yeah, Kadok definitely doing some great plays and just showing how Zenyatta can be a star as the support lineup. I mean, Transcendence is definitely a high healing output support ultimate, but can't forget how much damage Zenyatta can actually do with those orbs.
Yeah, especially when you got Discord Orb on there and take that damage and make it that much higher.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Cookies for Plats, they're making their run here in the losers bracket. Again, if you want to take a look, !bracket in the chat so you can take a look at that link. I think Cookies for Plat, I mean, they just got that unlucky matchup against Uphonic in the first round, Adam, and I think they can make a pretty impressive run here for the losers bracket. So we're going to get on their way to Kings Row, Screams Row, Kings Row. It's one of the 3 maps that Cookies for Plats actually played in our first series.
And they've had some good moments there too. It's just like what we mentioned very early on when they face up, and I forget the pronunciation, but they've had some good ults, but it's just unfortunate that their opponents just had the better timing of the ults.
Yeah, I think that was a similar story that we were talking about in the first series for Cookies for Plats versus Uponic. It was a big difference that we saw that Uponic just had the slight edge, and that was a big difference maker. But coming out here, we saw them play more a disruption comp of a ball, Hammond and Diva, and you're playing a spam with a Fair Mercy, and we saw that really, really worked well for them, Adam. However, do you think they can play that same thing here on Kings Row?
Not at the last point, at least. If you go to the last point, I would probably probably see more of a Junkrat in that area, or maybe an Echo.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Echo you could get away with. You can still play that low to the ground, on the ground, but you're still more mobile. Like, here we go. I mean, on the defense, it's gonna be Cookies for Plats over on the blue, and they're going to be playing this Pharah Mercy again. Appetite, sticky with a Pharah, not switching to the Echo, but they're really sticky with this disruption combat and the spam coming in from the Pharah. It worked out for them, Adam. They're going to see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and there's so much you could do with the Pharah Mercy. You get the damage boost. Those rockets can really hurt. And sheesh, sticking with the Tracer, are we?
Yes, he's sticking with the Tracer. Yes. It's such a punnable name. It's such a punnable name. It really is. Chrono slamming in. Gonna be Habitat following up and taking out Gugagi. Gugagi said, Goo Goo Gaga, I'm gone. That's a regroup at the spawn. Baptiste, key support not there to keep everyone healthy and alive, and Habiti able to get 3 kills. Pillow takes out Crow's nose, but it's gonna be regrouping. Habiti going crazy on this Pharah. Adam, I mean, Gonba hasn't figured out how to deal with Habitized Pharah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna need to have some no pressure happening to Palos, because the Cassidy does have some good counter against the Pharah, although, as we've seen many times, it doesn't matter what comp your opponents have. Pharmacy's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. 2-6 almost build up. They're gonna almost get there, barely. They do get there as the rest of the team comes in, knocks people off. Koshai dangerously low. Gugagi takes out Oblivious, but the Minefield picks up the double elimination. Looking for more, gets a D-Mech. 5! He counted 5, folks! Oh, that is ridiculous. Crow knows picking up 5 kills single-handedly, keeping them in this point of point 8.
Oh, and you know how dangerous the Minefield is, and as a big Hammond player myself, it's amazing if you can just get a bunch of kills with one Minefield alone.
Yeah, one Minefield alone. There's Mirage. Habitai contributing, finds a double. Pillar deletes them from existence, and Kothar takes the other half. It's gonna be Transcendence, keeping everyone healed. That's what they need. Diva Bomb, D-Mex Seb, but that's all it's gonna be. She takes themselves out with the Pulse Bomb. I think that's the 3rd Pulse Bomb that they suicide to. Well, that's gonna be it. 4 minutes and 20 seconds for the side of Gamba to try to push this card as far as they can.
Oh, they did get a little bit of time off of Gamba's clock with the many big ults there on the defensive point A. So we'll see if that could benefit him later on. Oblivious does have the Valk on standby. Kronos has another minefield. We can get ready for some more minefield action.
Yeah, Kronos looking for the opportunity. This is where this composition really shines. There it is, all over. Picks up 2 immediately. Picks up the 3rd. Picks up 4, 5. Looking for the 6K. It's just gonna be the Diva, but they're gonna get out. Kronos being insane on the Hammond.
People saying Hammond isn't as good at getting kills, but Kronos is just proving everyone wrong. That little adorable hamster can just cause so much destruction in the right hands.
Yeah, so much destruction. This is where this composition really shines. You have Kronos coming in, disrupting everyone, because they have to stay on the point. Here's the high noon, though. It takes out the Mercy Affair composition. The duo in the sky. That is what Cassidy is for. Just takes them out. Now, I feel like, Adam, when Kronos has the minefield, they're going to win the team fight, I feel. But when Pelos has the high noon with the Cassidy, they're going to win the team fight. So it just depends how much time it actually takes.
It really does. It depends on perfect timing of these ults. Like, you could get a very good ult in, but if someone else gets good ult at the best time, maybe just like that.
Yeah, just like that. There's a barrage. But it's a Blizzard on point. Freeze Seb up top. Transcendence to keep everyone healed and stall them out. The Resurrection is safe because of Transcendence allows Oblivious brings back Habitat, but this Habitat gets taken out by Pello. Cassidy coming in clutch. Minefield all over the point, but the Shatter coming in late from Koshai, returning to the fight. Looking to apply pressure and just a presence on point, and that's exactly what he's doing with the Reinhardt. Swinging around, gets the healing from the Baptiste of Gugaki. And that's going to do it. They're going to coast to point B here with a good amount of time in the time bank.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 minutes worth of defense that Cookies are going to have to do on this one. They slip up one time during this time, and we can see that point to the very end.
Well, there's no more ultimates. Habitai switched over to the Echo, just like you were talking about, Adam, for the defense here on 3rd point. Seb lost a bit of the boosters. They're down 1, 5v6 here. Spawns are close. But you have to be really careful now. Not sure. Seb's a little confused what happened there. And it's going to be Kronos spinning around. Just stall the car a little bit. Kothar has a Diva Bomb. There it is. Stopping in. Both Diva Bombs behind. And it's going to be Seb capitalizing. Gets the double kill. They are going to pop the trans, though, just to keep everyone healed. Transcendence used by Kadok. But 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the time bank. That Transcendence, though, they might want that back for this next team fight.
Yeah, he might want that back because Gugagi has the Amp Matrix on standby. That's going to be a lot of damage getting amplified on the side of Gonba. But sheesh, has this Pulse Pump. Wow.
Oh, wow. The Immortality Field just a tad bit late. Crow's Nose has a minefield, but they're gonna be waiting for this. Immortality Field keeps Seb alive. Just gonna regroup. That's a great win if you are a Cookies for Plats. You just win with 1 ult.
Yeah, you got that Amp Matrix, and that could make an already deadly ult like Deadeye's even deadlier if they two can time their ults correctly.
Here comes the slam and the minefield. Appetite switching over to the Ash. Almost as a Bob takes out Pello. D-Mech onto Kothar, but Koshai gets the kill onto Oblivious. Both Baptiste traded. Blue in the kill feed. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. And these Cookies for Plats, they have come to play and keep their hopes alive.
And the bakery's open right now because Bob and Pulse Bomb on standby. 53 seconds left. They're going up against an Earth Shatter, a Deadeye's, and the Dragon Strike.
There's a lot of ultimates, but Kadok does have the Transcendence. They should have it online by this team fight. They're going to use Bob, immediately gets taken out, so it's just going to be Bob applying that pressure. Japes, headshots, takes out Bob with the Hanzo. They have the trance online, but will they use this? Maybe not. 25 seconds remaining. Sheesh takes out Japes. That's a good one to start it off. Here it is, Diva Bomb by Kothar, gets nothing. Hello again, contributing. Appetite switching to the Hanzo, gets a headshot on Query. High Noon used by Pello, trying to zone everyone off. There's a Diva Bomb coming in, might take someone out. It does. Gugagi falls, and it's Blue the kill feed. They're gonna be clutching this one up, and that's gonna do it. Round 1 complete for Gamba. They are not going to finish this map, Adam. And Cookies for Plats are on the verge of moving on in the lower loser bracket. I'm getting ahead of myself, Adam, with these finals. I don't know why.
But yeah, they had a lot of time. Look how much little progress that Gamba had left. And Cookies, they had to have everything going their way just to pull off the hold.
Yeah, I really like this composition that they're choosing to play now. It's different, it's unique, and clearly a lot of teams can't deal with a Pharah Mercy. Especially when you have a Hammond coming in as well and just disrupting everyone. Crow's Nose definitely been a big force and factor. We knew he was really stepping up on the main tank role in the first series against Aponic. We're seeing them do it once again. However, I think they're going to be mixing this up here just a little bit. Habitat looks like they're going to be staying on the Echo instead of Adam.
Yeah, the Echo is gonna give a little more versatility than a Pharah would give out. The mobility is quite a bit faster when the jets are turned on. You got the focusing beam that can help finish opponents off pretty quickly at half health or below.
Yeah, it's going to be Habitat rocking the Echo. Japes actually play their own Pharah. Japes, Wrath, and QWERTY on the Mercy. So now it's actually a bit of a sky battle. Double bubble composition. Crow's Nose on the Winston and Seb on the Zarya. Into a Sigma Deep. No Reinhardts. No Reinhardts at all on King's Row. Adam, that is very, very strange to see.
It really is. We normally see Reinhardt's a lot because the Earth Shatters, they are pretty deadly, especially in this place. A lot of open area in this point A.
Yeah, a lot of area in this point A, and really, you typically see that Rhine Diva or Rhine Zarya, maybe the Rhine Sigma, with the Lucio, and you're just speed boosting onto both teams, but no, that's not what's happening here. Instead, it's a battle of the air. Japes on the Pharah and Habitat on the Echo, and nothing really has been getting done yet. This double bowl composition is just not working for the side of Cookies for Plats.
Okay, I need to probably figure out a re-strategy. Kadok does have the nano boost on standby. I could predict he'll use that on Chronos.
Well, here's a nano boost. Yeah, it's going to be on Chronos. They're jumping in with a nano monkey. That's going to be a lot of damage amplified and just boosted. Habitat, though, picking up the kills. Seb taken out, looking for a resurrection. Gugagi contributing with the double elimination on the support side of things. However, it's going to be a safe resurrection coming out from QWERTY onto Koshai. Immediately, it's going to be on the point, but not sure how long they're going to be lasting. Going to be anti, and now it's QWERTY alone. Mercy going to be, I think, not surviving that long. Cookies for Plats, they're going to get control of this point and get this car moving and grooving through street phase.
And Kadok's nano boost on Chronos, that was like the perfect bread and butter play on there because that Tesla can was just... This team fight, 3 ults for each side.
Well, there it's going to be Sheesh opening up. A great pulse bomb gets a double elimination. That's one ultimate use, and Habitat does use the Echo Duplicate just to pressure them a little bit more. Oblivious pops a Valkyrie since they are solo healing, trying to take a lot more space. You're coming back with 4 ultimates if you're Gamba though, Adam. You're pretty set for this next fight.
Oh yeah, double DPS and double tank ults on standby. What are you gonna have to face? You gonna deal with the Deadeye? Do you have to deal with the barrage, or Graphitic Flux will just make things even worse for you?
Well, you're gonna have to deal with a lot. Just gonna see who ults first. Seb has a Graviton Surge. They popped the Nano Boost. Might be looking for the grab. Here's Japes with a barrage. Kothar gets nothing of value with that Diva Bomb, but it's the DPS stepping up. Japes finds one and Poe finds the other. It will take him out, and it's a regroup. 4 cookies, but 4 plates. It's gonna be backing up here and just trying to get set for this next engagement.
Well, not as big of a deal right now. They almost, although there's less of progress there. Sheesh does have a pulse bomb on standby, and he has been pretty deadly with those pulse bombs during the time today.
Oh, the big E by Kothar negated that Graviton Surge. They were ready for it. Here's Sheet with a Pulse Bomb and then Kothar again! Kothar gets the eat on the Pulse Bomb. Kothar being an excellent off-tank player with the Diva negating 2 ultimates. The only 2 ultimates that Cookies for Plats had going into that team fight. Oblivious has a Valkyrie, pops it, gives everyone extra healing. Sheesh in the back line looking for the supports now after finding one. It's going to be Appetite win the air battle onto Japes, and they're going to coast into here point B pretty easily.
Although Sheesh is getting another pulse bomb, although close to another pulse bomb already. Although those are ults that they might have wanted back, but even with those ults used up and eaten up by Kothar, they were able to recover from that and able to get that second point.
Yeah, Shisha gets taken out late by Japes. It was a really safe res position for Oblivious. Bring Sheesh back into the fight. Habitai was stepping up and found 4 kills in that last team fight. Walking in, there's the duplicate and the Nano Boost. Nano Monkey barrage from Jape in the back line though. Takes out 2, but it's more kills for Blue. Kothar gets fluxed up into the air. The Echo duplicate is doing damage by Habitai. Habitai looking for more. Kata contributed with a nade from downtown, but it's just going to be Koshai on the point. Gonna be Japes rejoin them, and it's going to be holding on barely. The spawns are just too much. 4 cookies for Plaids. Gamba holding them. 2 minutes and 15 seconds for them to push it all the way.
I think that might have been a wise choice just to hold that Primal Rage, because Kronos had no other teammates to back him up in that fight.
No, there was no one else to back him up. You got Zeb coming with the grab. Sheesh almost has the pulse bomb. If he can use this correctly, Kronos can just take out that Diva, Kothar, zone them out, and then it's a free grab and free pulse bomb. Boom, win, check it, sayonara. Put a... I don't know what the quote is. Right, it's been a long stream. Here they go. The engagement's coming in. There's the Graviton. It's used. It's on the card. No one's there. Diva Bomb instead coming in from Gothar. Gets the back line. No value. It's Blue in the kill feed. Go be Kronos. Habitai Oblivious picking up all the eliminations. They should be able to get a recontest here though if they're quick at them.
And time left. They got the spawn advantage on the defense. Koishi does have the Graphitic Flux to mess up Cookies for Plats, and there it is right now.
Yep, it's going to be on the card. It's going to be lift the Oblivious in the air. Trying to get to that rally. 60 seconds remain. Habitai takes out Query, negates the Valkyrie. She's taking out Pello. That's going to be one. It's going to be the tanks that are stalling on card. Koshi falls. Kothar is on the edge of falling. Habitai gets it done with the Echo. And Oblivious rallies the icing on the cake. Cherry on top. Cookies for everyone. Cookies for Plats. Moving on. In the lower bracket losers, and Crow knows picking up the MV. Play of the game. Here it is, the 5-man. Look at that slam. Perfectly timed. Everyone gets taken out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. insanity, folks. For Crow's nose, 47 eliminations total and 17 pile driver kills. And sheesh, 48 eliminations, 64% kill participation. Wow, these cookies for Platts.
Yeah.
Adam, I'm really excited to see how far they go.
Yeah, they did get a map win against Up On Us. But they're the only one to win a map and lose their game. And they showed the dominance in this losers round 1. And Chronos, the reason why I was excited to see Hammond play the game. I play the hamsters, one of my most played characters. I like this character more than most people. And especially with being able to escape with when you use the adaptive shield or use the adapted shield to help with your offense. There's a lot of things you could do with them. The wrecking ball, you could use wrecking ball mode to especially knock your enemies off. That's one of my favorite kits to use. And the minefield, whether you use it to keep opponents away or use them to try to kill. Oh, it's very satisfying to see a lot of minefield kills with this adorable ball of destruction right there.
It really is. He's really cute. Just a little hamster. That's a little hamster, but can cause so much destruction with that giant wrecking ball rolling through the streets and dropping all those mines. Very, very deadly. And Crow knows exactly how to play the wrecking ball. We saw how excellent they played tonight in this this last series for us in the evening. But I gotta say, I want these cookies for Blacks to go all the way and then bring it back right at the end. They are my group of people, my team, Adam, that I'm cheering for in this series, in this tournament, in this great charity tournament.
I gotta agree with you on that one. Let's keep the bakery open. Hopefully they can bake some delicious cookies for if they can get out through losers bracket and back in the grand finals. So let's see, if I had to predict who MVP would be from the viewers, I'm thinking either Chronos or Habutai. Although I think Chronos, I'm predicting, is going to be the viewers' MVP. Or whether it's the Hammond or even the Reinhardt. He had some good moments with the Reinhardt, even though he was one May wall away from making a fantastic play against.
Yeah, Kronos actually is your viewers MVP. Excellent choice. Definitely us here in the casting booth. Completely agree with you, 100% viewers. You said it, Adam. I mean, the versatility for Kronos and all the different tanks that it could play on the main tank role in the Hammer, bring that out. It's excellent stuff coming out for Kronos. But, Adam, I think that is gonna wrap it up here for our side of the stream for this charity event, for at least today.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think we raised, like last time you said, was $714 before the third match began.
Yes, I think we raised a little bit more, 719 total. So thank you everyone for making those generous donations, and all the teams as well making those donations to participate here in this charity event. If you want to learn more about the charity that we are raising money for, do !ABK. And that is going to do it for us here tonight. However, 8 p.m. EC tomorrow, we're going to be bringing you more of the bracket. It's not over. We still have plenty of more Overwatch to cover tomorrow, and then bringing you the main matches of Grand Finals on Saturday, or on Sunday, actually. So, if you want to keep up with all the different platforms or Twitch channels that we are streaming on, do !ABK Discord, join Discord server for the charity stream and tournament to keep up with all of that, and the bracket, !bracket, to keep up with the other teams and where they are in the bracket, whether they are winners or losers. However, I've been Guthix. You can follow me at my Twitter at Guthix Esports to keep up with all my casting gigs here or around at other esports leagues I do casting with. And Adam, it's been a pleasure casting with you, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a good one. Well, tomorrow you got Lord Ethan joining you, so you two are gonna definitely kill it tomorrow.
Yes, if you tune in here tomorrow 8 p.m., you'll see me again, and I'll be joined with another fellow casting friend that actually has casted for us over at UGC League as well. Adam and I do casting over there along with Ethan. However, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you so much for everyone who made those generous donations, and we hope to see you back here at Star Esports to catch our action and our side of things. Have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.